Striking Scorpion 82 is sponsored by three great games: Warhammer Combat Cards, a card game featuring your favourite miniatures from the 40k universe; Knighthood, a role-playing turn-based game where players control a warrior, fight through levels to gain armour, weapons and loot; and finally HONKAI Star Rail version 1.2, a space fantasy RPG where players experience the galaxy's infinite wonders, filled with adventure and discovery. All three games are free to download and play, with links in the video description below. Begin your adventure now and enjoy the games. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. We're up to 2,000 points now, and we're bringing the Space Wolves back. They're itching and scratching here for a fight. And they're going to...
sure it's not fleas?
Fleas, could be. And then they're going against Tom's World Eaters Chaos Space Marines. So I don't have much shooting, got a little bit. Tom has
I've only got one thing that can shoot.
Yeah, so it's mostly going to be close combat here. So lots of blood, hopefully. Teeth, fur, sinew and bone in this game. So before we go for the list here for the Space Wolves, gold level Patreons that get names shouted out during our battle reports, and a gold Patreonic dice to use at some critical point during the game. Silver level Patreons, I'll call out their names at the end of the battle, and you can check out the end credits for all the Patreons, including those supporting at bronze. Patreon helps support the channel, also SSWG Wargames Club, and helps contribute towards the new Astra Militarum army that's just beginning here through the Patreon page. So link for Patreon in the video description below. So for the Space Wolves, they seem at the moment good value for points. So the army's bulked out quite nicely, and a load of characters. Really having to gather up the collection here and bringing in some characters that haven't been used for a long time. So some debuts here for a number of units. There's Ulrich the Slayer. I'm not sure if I've even used him in a game yet, so he's going to feature in this battle. So we've got 8 characters, I think. There's plenty of heroes potentially here for the Space Wolves. So a Wolflord on Thunderwolf across here. Thunderhammer Storm Shield being taken for him. And then Bjorn the Fell-Handed character Dreadnought being taken. Then Crom Dragon Gaze is in here as well. And then I'm planning to put all these into units here to allocate them to units for this game. Blood Claws, 3 squads of 10. So plenty of those here in this fight. Murder Fangs in the list. Venerable Dreadnought with the Great Fenrisian Axe and Blizzard Shield for him. Wolfguard Battle Leader on Thunderwolf. This model here with the Thunder Hammer. The Terminators are now united together. You used to distribute them amongst units. I believe you can still do that, but I put them together in a squad of 5 of those. There's a Cyclone Missile Launcher there in the squad, a number of other weapons as well. Then Thunderwolf Cavalry, I've united them together, usually 2 squads of 3. We've gone for a whole squad of 6 here, and they'll be joined, I believe they can be joined by both of those leaders here, so a big hunting pack of them. The Wolfen, which took a hit from Games Workshop, but I've taken a squad of 5. Now, I have to explain what's going on here. One of the models I thought was lost, but it's not. It's been sent off to Siege Studios, who are painting up another 5 of these, and I've had to send a sample model to them just to match him with the colour scheme. So we'll just say at the 5th model, he's fully become a wolf. Like we'll play it that way, but the same base size. So
he'll be the first one to die, probably.
Four men and a dog there for that unit. So they have taken a hit, but they're cheap. It's 100 points for a squad of 5. Then an Iron Priest being taken as well. And then a Wolfguard Battle Leader in Terminator armor. And then finally Ulrich the Slayer being taken as well. So a wide variety of units here for the Space Wolves. They're quite numerous here. I've seen this with the Blood Angels as well. You can get a fair bit of stuff for 2,000 points. It's the same here with the Space Wolves as well. So then we have Autarchs and Phoenix Lords here. That's the top 2 levels of support on YouTube channel memberships. Autarchs get allocated to individual models, usually like a squad leader or a sergeant, and then the Phoenix Lords take whole units. For all of our battle reports, the idea is they can follow them around. It's one of the perks here for the top levels of support on channel membership. So, a couple of Space Wolves players with the Phoenix Lords. Mephisto, diehard Space Wolves player, so put him onto Bjorn the Fell-Handed for this game. The other Space Wolves player is BPP Wargames, so put him onto Crom Dragon Gaze here for this battle. Then the other spread around, Ray Cross, Space Marine player, put him onto the Venerable Dreadnought. Michael Fry, another diehard Space Marine player, has gone on to Murderfang for this game. There's an Autarch, Sam Hermes will be the squad leader for the Terminators, and then Paint Lickers Paint Pot will take the whole unit. Andrea Stur on the Wolfguard Battle Leader on the Thunderwolf, and the Wolf Lord on the Thunderwolf to Ben Shaw, and then the Thunderwolf Cavalry, Dylan Moore, Sergeant Moore, squad leader for that squad. That's another Autarch going on to one of those models, or the leader for that squad for the Thunderwolf Cavalry. So that's Phoenix Lords and Autarchs allocated. That's the list here for the Space Wolves. They're itching and raring to go. As to how well they do, we'll have to see. Tom's slowed down with his painting. He's only painted one new model here for this new list. So we'll take a look now and see what he has for the World Eaters Chaos Space Marines. So it's just one new model, but it's a Khorne Lord of Skulls.
Yep.
Well done, Tom. So Tom says this is a fun game and a fun list. So the saltometer goes down and
yes.
the funometer gets cranked up for this one. So this is laid back, Tom, easy going. So Tom's gone for a fun list here with this debut model. But well done. Brilliant paint job. Can't wait to see this thing on the board. I did say I was going to run Tower. He says, no, we'll leave. Not shoot at the rusty bucket. So as I said, we've gone for Space Wolves here. We're going to try and max out in close combat here for this battle. We'll let Tom run through what he has.
Okay, so it's 1990 points of World Eaters today. Go with the HQs first of all. So I've got a Master of Executions at the front, and he has the Favored of Khorne ability, which allows me to have a free reroll on the Khorne dice roll. Then I have Khan the Betrayer, because I keep getting told off for not bringing him in a World Eaters list, so I thought I'd bring him along today. My final HQ choice is Angron himself at the back. And then nice and simple, 2 10-man squads of Berserkers, everyone equipped with what they've got. So there's 2 plasma pistols in each, an icon in each, and I think it's 2 of the double-handed chainswords in each. Then I've got a Comiskey squad of Jackals at the front, and then the 2 squads of 8-bound. So just standard 8-bound, not exalted 8-bound. I just didn't have the points for them, with the fact that the Khorne Lord of Skulls has just been bumped up to 525 points. So I've basically got nearly 1,000 points in Angron and the Lord of Skulls. So we'll see how they get on today. But big thanks to Nate Miller, who actually sent me this model to paint up and bring on the channel. So hopefully I've got him in charge of it today, so hopefully it performs well for its debut.
Okay. Yeah, big thanks to Nate Miller. He's one of the Phoenix Lords on the channel. So rightly, we have allocated Nate Miller onto that model. So donated by him, and he can command him in this game. So Phoenix Lords and Autarchs. E-Type Miara, one of the Autarchs, on squad leader here for the 8-bound. Squad leader for the other squad, Midnight Miniatures. Vagabond in command of this squad. Amy Almo on this one. Nate Miller we've seen already. JP onto this squad here. Gut B onto the Master of Executions. The Comiskey Cultists squad here at the front, Lucas Brown onto the other squad of Khorne Berserkers, and then Khan the Betrayer, Daniel Cunningham, and then finally World Eaters player Longbow BB onto Angron himself. So, can I pick him up? Just we'll have a little look. There he is. How long, Tom, to paint?
It was. Do you know it was longer to build than to paint? It was.
Yes.
These things take ages to build, but with the airbrush, it wasn't too bad. I would probably say maybe 6 or 7 hours
to paint.
Yeah.
Not bad. The airbrush helps.
Yeah, just for all the base colours and things.
And the colour for your bronze? Brass Scorpion?
No, I don't think it is Brass Scorpion. Someone asked me recently, and I said Brass Scorpion, but it might be like Rune Lord.
Okay.
Like Rune Lord Bronze or something.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure it out because I much prefer it. I think the Brass Scorpion's a little bit warmer, a little bit almost more orangey.
Orangey, yeah.
This is more sort of weathered and
yeah. And then
a bit more grimdark.
Blood for the Blood God.
Yeah, Blood for the Blood God. The
Sneezed
whole
all
pot
over
used on there. Yeah, no. Well, not quite.
No, 4 pots.
I filled the tanks up. I filled the tanks up at the back for a bit. Yeah.
Literally fills it up with Blood for the Blood God.
Yeah.
Paint.
I know it's not really. I don't think it's supposed to be blood and those things, but each to their own.
Very nice, Tom. Very, very excited to see this thing on the board. Just paint 9 more and then. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, it's magnetised.
Is it? Oh, scared me. Paint 9 more and then we're doing Apocalypse.
Yeah, and then we'll do.
Okay. All right, so that's the list here for the World Eaters here, and looking forward to seeing this thing on the board and see what it does. We'll go on to scenario and deployment next for this battle. All right, so we have a mission here. It's been randomly determined here. Tom is using the app to randomise the mission and keep score. So, Sites of Power is the mission here in this game. Dawn of War deployment. Space Swords deploying across here, 10 inches in. And then Tom's deployment across the other side, marked by his Khorne dice. There's 5 objectives on the board. The mission rule is Chilling Rain, so no extra effects taking place. The objectives are 3 in No Man's Land, 1 dead centre. We've agreed to put it up on top here. It's just next to the Space Swords cat. And then 1 on each flank, just tucked in here, being watched over by Frank Castle. Then the Terminator watching over this one, over on this flank. And there's a home objective each. Mine's here for the Space Swords. And then Tom's is across the other side, just over there. So for Sites of Power, it's 3 victory points for each objective marker that you control. And then it's an extra 3 points if you have a character model on the objective. So that's No Man's Land objectives for characters. So pushing characters out into No Man's Land, camp out on objectives helps bring in extra points. Potentially a lot of points come for each turn. It is capped at a maximum of 15 per turn, and that's turn 2 onwards, all the way through to the end of the game. So for secondaries, we've both chosen 2. You're fixed as well?
Yeah, I've gone fixed as well.
Okay, so I've gone for behind enemy lines, so it's getting units into Tom's deployment zone. It's quite wide across there. So there's a chance to do that, hopefully. And then engage in all fronts here, so spreading out into table quarters to pick up points. Tom's gone for...
I've gone for assassination.
Yeah, no brainer.
8 characters.
Yeah.
And engage on all fronts as well.
Okay, so you can expect a good spread here in this game. That's the mission. Secondaries have been chosen. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mat is from gamemat.eu. This one is 60 inches by 44, so perfect for our games out of 10th edition, 2000 points. Also using the industrial terrain set, pre-painted terrain set from gamemat.eu as well, mixing it up with some of the AdMech terrain from Games Workshop. But you can check out gamemat.eu for suppliers of battle mats, all shapes and sizes available from them, double-sided mats as well, and then also a good variety of pre-painted terrain sets from them. Also, link for them in the video description below, and you'll also find a discount code that you can use on their website as well. All right, so deployment's done for both sides, both armies going wide enough on their deployment. So Blood Claws units 1, 2, and 3. So that's the kind of idea with these, just to spread out, head off towards the middle and the flank objectives. Each of them has been joined by a character, so Crom's squad on the right-hand side, Bjorn the Fell-Handed backing them up. So I love this combination for Space Wolves with units, infantry units being backed up by Dreadnoughts. Venerable Dreadnought here in the middle, and then the Bloodclaws unit has been joined by the Iron Priest. He can join a unit, so the idea is just to bury him in amongst there and to partner up with that Dreadnought. The other squads across here, joined by Ulrich the Slayer, and then again another Dreadnought in support, so it's Murderfang with those. Then finally, the last unit to be deployed on the board for the Space Wolves is the Thunderwolf Cavalry. They've been joined by the Wolf Lord and the Wolf Guard Battle Leader as well, so making a larger squad here, 8 models in total for that. And then some reserves here, so deep striking in with the Terminators. They've been joined by the Battle Leader in Terminator armor as well, so now a squad of 6 models, and a flanking with the Wolf. They're a cheap enough unit, and just to try and help with the overall mission, I put those into reserves as well. So that's deployment done. Space Wolves spreading out widely across the board. We'll take a look now and see Tom's deployment here for his World Eaters. So Tom's going to run through his deployment here. Any kind of tactical insights as well?
So we've got Khan on the flank with 10 Berserkers. Obviously, I need to get characters on the objectives just like Luke does for the primary. Then I've got the 3 8-bound here. They've got Scout 6, so they can scout up 6 and then get their normal move of 9. And then potentially, if I roll enough dice, get move, advance, and charge. Then I've got the Jackals on the home objective. They've got Sticky, so hopefully they'll hold the home objective in my command phase, and then I'll be able to move off, depending on what the Terminators and the Wolfen do. Angron, kill, maim, burn. Then the 8-bound, same story again, 6-inch move up, and then same again. And then we've got the Master of Executions, which gives me fight first here. So I can do defensive on this objective over here. And then, of course, we need to think of a name for him
Yes.
that's not Tonka Truck. So he is lined up with his flat 3 damage Skull Hurler to shoot puppies.
No.
Although, have you probably got 4 wounds, have you? Or?
Yeah, they may have increased them, yeah.
Yeah, if it's 4 wounds, then it's not as effective. So
Okay. So I reviewed a good chunk of the index cards. The most views came through on the Space Wolves review, and it was a lot of angry Space Wolf players were taking hits. This is a test here. Space Wolves, some of the units really have taken a hit here. Not as potent as they were before, but you can still field a large enough army. This is pure firstborn. It's no primary stuff. We'll see how they get on. I will just have to see.
we're not patient as Warhammer fans. But I think in this we need to be. I think the fluff will come, and they will definitely get new units and stuff. I would say so.
With the Codex.
Good things to come. Yeah.
No, just
everyone's in index level at the minute. So
yes, I think the Codex is where we can perhaps make true judgment about 10th edition. But I think Tom's the same. I think the more we play, the more we're liking 10th edition. So it's good stuff here. But we'll throw the Space Wolves in. We'll see how they get on here in this fight. We're going to the first turn of the game. So you want to go first, do you, Tom, or would you reckon?
I don't mind.
Me neither, Tom.
Easy, laid back, chilled.
All the best.
6.
Tom is going first. Okay, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. We'll watch to see what happens here with the World Eaters, what moves they make. Surely it'll be directly ahead and pushing forwards. We'll see how far they get, and then they'll let the Space Wolves respond to them. But turn 1 coming up next to the World Eaters, Chaos Space Marine. Right, so on turn 1 here for the World Eaters. This could get tasty quick enough. So Tom's rolled up his dice.
My Blessings of Corn, yeah. I got a double 6, a triple 3, a 1, a 2, and a 4. So I'm going to use a double 3. Well, it doesn't really matter which. Yeah, it does matter. A double 3 for plus 2 inches to my movement. And I'm going to use a double 6 for Unbridled Bloodlust to allow me to charge if I advance. Which will mean that Angron goes to a 16-inch move.
Yeah.
Then I spend 1 CP to give him an auto advance 6, which takes him to 22-inch move.
Yeah.
And then charge. So he'll have a 2-inch charge.
Yeah, Tom's saying he can land about there.
Yeah,
so
because we're 24 inches away.
Yeah. Because we said things get tasty quick enough, and yep, it certainly can. So let Tom make his moves. Some scout moves have taken place, you said as well.
Yes, I've just moved up these 2 units here up 6 inches.
Okay, all right, the 8-pound. Well, let Tom make his official moves now. Here they come. All right, so movement's done for the World Eaters. Tom can run through what he's done.
So we'll start on the left with Khan. Khan's guys moved up, and I rolled an advance, but I only got a 1. So they're moving 6 inches, plus 2 for the Blessings of Corn, and then plus 1 for the advance, so 9 inches. Then the super speedy 8-bound moved from their scout move here. They moved 9 inches, plus 2 is 11, and then I rolled a 3 for advance, so 14 inches over there, just to hopefully be just within range of the objective at the back there. Similar story here. These guys moved over to be in the objective in the middle. The Jackals have stayed exactly where they are. Angron has done his 22-inch move just to charge straight in, basically. It's a very Angron thing to do. The Lord of Skulls has moved up 8-inch movement plus 2 inches because he also has the Blessings of Corn ability. And then my Fights First, Corn Berserkers and character have moved up onto the objective here with a move and advance as well. So the only thing that the move, advance and charge is good for this turn really is Angron to get him stuck in.
So Tom has everything Tom has is on the board. So his full army is on the table. They've moved out swiftly. A lot of these units are infantry on foot, but they're swift enough.
Yeah, the 8-bound are crazy. When you get the plus 2 to move, and then you can advance and charge, and obviously I've spent my CP on Angron to give him an auto advance of 6, but you could have done that on giving them a 20-inch move. Or not 20-inch, it would be 9 plus 2 is 11. They would get a 17-inch move on an infantry unit. It's pretty...
Right, they are
crazy.
Fast enough. No, they need to be respected. They're quick enough on foot, deceiving, but they can move with the right help. They can move swiftly across the board. Shooting phase. I think there's some.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a shooting phase for once with this army.
Okay, just show you Tom's move. Here it is. Will he be greedy and go for the infantry and the dreadnought? I would imagine. Yes.
Yeah, you've got to. Can you please tell me how many wounds your puppies have?
They are 4 wounds.
They are 4 wounds. Yes. Right. Well, I don't really have a choice, but it means I'm going to have to sink 2 of each one into them to go through toughness 5 or 6?
Toughness 5, I would presume. No, they're toughness 6.
Toughness 6, okay. So the main gun's pretty good. Right. So we'll start off with the Skull Hurler. I'm going to do everything into them, I think. So I'm going to go the Skull Hurler into them. And I'm going to go with the Gore Storm Cannon into them as well. So I'll start with the Gore Storm Cannon first because it's blast.
Yeah, I was going to go Armor of Contempt, but there's no point because we've got the Storm Shields and Tom's AP -2, -3 anyway.
So this will be D6 plus 3 shots and then plus 1 extra for blast because you're above, so D6 shots, 3. And then I will be hitting on 3s. So that's all those. These are strength 10. So wounding on 3s. Obviously, this is Nate Miller. So who wants to help Nate?
Alright, Tom can commit all the shooting. There are some World Eaters players, Chaos Space Marine players, and they're just looking at the gold level Patreon helpers. They're all here to help, Tom.
They're all here to help.
Either you
I
or me.
would never pick an Eldar in a million years, though.
And you know what, Tom? After a million years, the Eldar would still be there waiting.
Would still be here waiting.
to be picked.
I'm going to go with Bjork the Dog Puncher.
Yes, okay.
So I need 3s because you're T6. That's too many 2s. So 3 at -2.
3 saves are 4+. I'll turn to a friend. We'll go Xenos, Carl Roden, Tyrannid, Chitin. 4+ invulnerable saves on these shields. Right, so I think that's going to slay a model, right?
Yeah, that's 1 dead. Yeah, because they're flat 3 each.
And I'll just take the damage, so we'll lose this one here. Okay, model slain.
Okay, and then we're going to go with the Skull Hurler, which is... It just looks obnoxious. I mean, unless I roll double 1 for how many shots, which I'll probably do that. So it's 2d6 shots. 8 shots.
Carrying on here with Bjork the Dog Puncher.
8?
Yeah.
Con's number.
Is it blast, Tom?
This one is not blast, no.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
It's good shooting.
But wounding on 2s. Because it's strength 14. 2, 4, 6. -3.
Ouch. And what gun's that? The belly gun or the...
No, that is the arm gun.
It's pretty good. It really is good. Damage of...
3 again.
Okay, Carl Roden.
Although, that was amazing.
Whoa, okay, blocked 1. Thanks, Carl. It's Carnifex Carl. Blocked 1. 3 more wounds taken. God, it could have been a lot worse. But
the 4 wounds is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's across the board for 10th edition. Any models that come with 4 wounds is very, very useful indeed. Good. It's quite rare you get damage 4 stuff. Okay.
I've got a damage 8 axe.
Okay, bear that in mind.
Right, so then, funnily enough, that's all the shooting. So then we're just going to go into charges, and this is when Angron activates his ability. And what will I pick? We've
got a assault-friendly charge here, which is almost guaranteed to go for it. It's guaranteed, even if you roll double 1.
Yes, yeah. So I'm not going to bother adding 1. 1 friendly units, 6 inches. Reroll the hit roll. Right, so, and I'm hitting on reroll the hit roll. Right, I will go with reroll the hit roll. While a friendly unit is within 6 inches of this model each time. Yeah, so he'll get that. Yeah, so I'll go with reroll the hit roll. So he'll reroll his hit rolls.
So Tom's gone for the charge and gone ahead. I've gone for Armour of Contempt. It might help a bit. I think I need to try and help out these units as much as possible. Angron's gone in. He slammed into Murderfang here straight away. And then the Bloodclaws unit as well. So
you played Armour of Contempt on the Bloodclaws?
Yes.
That reduces AP by 1?
Yeah.
So I have a choice of whether I do striking attacks or sweeping attacks. Sweeping attacks, I get 18 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, -2 for 2. Which is quite tasty. Or strike attacks is 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. What's your toughness of your dread?
Murderfang is toughness 9.
Toughness 9, so wounding on 3s, AP -4, D6 +2. And you can't split these anymore.
Oh.
You just need to pick one, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, the question is, what is the character in here any good?
Ulrich the Slayer?
Yeah. I mean, he sounds like he should be good.
Yeah, so you're a character. He's going to grant that unit reroll hit rolls and wound rolls. So, right. Choppy.
Yeah. And what's Murderfang like?
Murderfang has a reputation. He will be striking with 8 attacks at 3s to hit strength 14, -2 and 3 damage.
Worried about AP -1 and 6s to wound me, even if you're rerolling?
Logically, Tom thinks he should go after the Dreadnought. It's the easier kill.
Yeah, these guys are going to be 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s, but then 6s to wound. They are rerolling everything, but still 6s to wound. And then I've got a 2-up armor save. They're only going to take me to a 3-up armor save.
Oh, no. No brainer.
So I need to stick everything into this, dude.
Yeah, Murderfang is in trouble.
So hitting on 2s. Getting to reroll because of my ability. And then we are wounding on 3s. Terrible. 4.
At -4?
At -4.
Okay. I'm a 2-up armor save, Tom, so I need a 666.
Anyone can do it, Luke. It's you.
I'll take Jordan Russell, the despised
The
Eldar player.
No! Fake dice.
You could do that for Patreon. Whoa, I scared you a little bit now. Okay.
So
hold
you're
on.
-1 damage.
No. There's something different here. It's
Are you not -1?
no, it's feel no pain of 6+.
Oh, that'd be helpful then.
Yeah. So I was going to come on here. I've got no command points. Right. So you just go ahead and do what you got to do.
Right. So that is 6, 12, 16, 6, 12, 16 damage.
Oh, so you're... I thought you were straight 4. No.
No, it's D6 plus 2.
Okay. Okay. Well, do I feel no pain? So how many are we looking for?
16.
16. Oh, boy.
So you just need to have a 50% pass rate.
Mm-hmm. Shame. Yeah, we blocked one. Okay. Oh, boy. Dreadnought gone. We'll see if he goes. That's a quick kill. It was exposed. It was a super fast move. I thought it was safe enough, but swiftness here. It doesn't blow up. But target destroyed, but quickly. So quick. Dreadnought brought down. Ouch. Okay, I don't think it would have caused too much trouble for Tom. 8 attacks coming through. I take he's got an invuln save.
4 up.
4 up, yeah. There would have been maybe some wounds coming through against Angron, but he has chopped his target down. We'll now make our piling move and get to fight with our unit. Right, 30 attacks the Blood Claws. They didn't charge. They don't get the extra +1 strength and extra attack, which would have been amazingly useful. But anyway, we'll try and get some hits here. So hitting on 3s with these. Start his chainsword. It's pretty efficient. This is the reroll. Okay, and now we're going to go fishing for 6s. And we're off to a good enough start. I should get a few wounds coming through. Tom's armor save will drop to 3 up. She's going to block most of these. All right. Come on, boy. Scratch. Bite. There's a dice flying over there, so we'll do that one. This is the reroll, and there's a couple more coming through. So we have a total of a respectable 10. 10 saves, a 3+. Should be 2 or 3 wounds coming through.
2 or 3?
There it is.
3.
Okay, 3 wounds caused against Angron. We've drawn some blood. And then now Ulrich the Slayer himself. So he's 5 attacks. And he's leading the unit, so I reckon he gets all the bonuses here. So we're looking at 2s, rerollable. And then he'll be 5 to wound. And rerollable. Just the 2 come through. These are AP -2.
1 through.
1 comes through. That's damage 2. So Angron drops to 11 wounds. Okay, I think they need help, but they've chipped away some wounds there against the monster. All right, so that's that combat resolved across there. We will mourn the loss of the Dreadnought. That's 1 hero cut down. 7 more still on the board. Something's got to be done about Angron. There is a chance. It's lower than it used to be. There is a chance that he can come back onto the table, so that's something to bear in mind. We can't just get drawn in and fight everything against him. We've got to focus on the bigger picture. And the other units need to be taken down. Space Wolves can react now. Any points coming in for anybody? Assassinate, yeah, well done.
But I've just realised you have 8 characters.
Yeah.
8 offerings to Khorne.
Oh no, it all fits in so perfectly. All right, we'll give you an update.
If you planned it.
We'll give you an update here on points. So total is 6 points, 4 for Assassinate, 2 for Engage on fronts. Good start here for the World Eaters. They've made their move. They've made an impact. We're going to turn 1 now for the Space Wolves coming up next. All right, so movement done for the Space Horse. We're just going to get stuck in here, and it's kind of an experimental battle, see what works here for the Space Horse. So we've pulled back away from here. We've paid a CP for this one, Relentless Assault. It's 1 CP. In your movement phase, just after Adeptus has started unit from your army makes a fullback or advanced move. So we've fallen back, move 6 inches, and then you can charge. So we've pulled away 6 inches heading across in this direction. Going to go after the 8 bound there in the middle. Someone's got to do something about him. So sent the Venerable Dreadnought across. Slow enough, 5-inch move with him, but he's made it to here. Then tried to go around 10 inches with Beyond the Fell-Handed. It's an 8-inch move from him, and then roll a 2 for advance. So haven't quite reached this objective, so we're tactically out of shape. These have moved off, heading across in this direction. Roll a 6 for their advance. They've shot right around the corner, heading across in this direction, but they can't charge. 6-inch move across here with Crom's squad. They can charge, but it is a stretch, so I need to roll high, about a 10 or so to try and get through there against those 8 bound. And that's about it here. Fundorf Cavalry. I thought, well, maybe I'll go after Angron, but don't want to get too drawn in against him. So we have gone across here to try and take the fight over here. I think the odds are stacked against us, but we'll try and make an impact.
You're pretty tough, though.
Yeah, they're tough enough.
Yeah.
And there's 2 characters in there. There's the Wolf Lord and the Battle Leader, giving out some buffs and bonuses. So we'll not write them off. We'll see what kind of impact they can make. Bear in mind, Tom does get fights first ability, so we'll get to swing first with that unit. So that's movement done. Space Swords line themselves up for the charge. All right, hold it right there. And keyboard warriors, stand by. We've checked the...
Stand down.
Stand down. Yeah, stand down. Relentless Assault. This is very annoying here. In your movement phase, just after an Adeptus starts unit from your army makes a fallback or advance move. You target that unit. At the end of the turn, your unit is eligible to shoot, even though it fell back or advanced this phase. If the Saga of the Warrior Born has been completed by your army, which it hasn't, until the end of the turn, you can declare a charge. So I can't do that maneuver of pulling out and charging because the Saga hasn't been completed. I believe there is another stratagem where you can count as having that Saga for that unit, but I don't have the CP to do it.
CP is so hard to get hold of in this game at the minute.
It's important.
Which really is. Yeah, I mean, I'm sat on 1 CP and I can't counter-attack or anything at the minute.
We haven't had the couple of turns build up.
Yeah,
We've just gone straight in, and we're noticing that's creating a big difference here. Okay, so we'll pursue these sagas. So they're quite tasty if we can get them to work. So it's our characters doing stuff basically on the board, killing units and so on. So there's plenty of options. Space Swords, I think you're right. If you go for lots of characters, having 8 of them is appropriate because there's multiple ways of trying to fulfill these sagas, and there's pretty good buffs. Like Saga of the Warrior, one of my characters has to kill one of Tom's. If I do, the entire army gets sustained hits of 1, which is amazingly good. So there are some tasty ones, but it just takes that getting characters to kill other characters, which is tricky enough and even trickier against this army here because Tom's characters are tough enough. We'll stick with the move. Tom would have fought first in combat anyway, so I'm happy enough to pull back and head across in that direction. So that's fine. We'll leave everything as it is. We've gone on to the shooting phase. Flamer across here, got 4 hits but no wounds coming through against Angron, and there might be a couple of pistol shots across here. A couple of pistol shots across here actually cause a wound. That shooting phase finished. Refreshingly short. We'll go on to close combat. It's got some charges here, some desperate ones. Others that could go ahead. 5-6 inch charges. We'll roll these up next. All right, so I've picked Andrew Swan. We'll go for some Swan Swift charges here across the board. 5-inch charge. I'm going to go straight ahead into those. A 5-inch charge across here. And a 10-inch charge across here. I've got a CP on standby. So we'll go for this one. All right, we'll take it. 7. In they go. The cavalry charge has gone ahead on this flank. Okay, so that's gone ahead. And then we'll go for this one. Another 5-inch charge. 6. Okay, in we go. This is Ray Cross going in. Ray Cross to the rescue. Axe ready to swing. Okay, and then the 10-inch charge, which we're not expecting, but you never know. Oh, 9. Oh, they wanted to go. They really did, but no. Come on, reroll 10-inch charge. I'm going to save the CP. They are precious for sure. So we'll leave it at that. It's annoying we can't get a charge in across here against those, but Tom's going to have to make a decision where to go with them, whether they go down this direction or across here. Space Wolves units pushing in towards the centre of the board. So there's 2 charges to resolve. We'll see what we can do. We'll go on to combat resolution next. Okay, I'm going to spend the CP on tank shock.
Dread shock.
Across here. I think it's worth a go. We'll try and shoulder barge him before we swing with the axe here. There's 11 wounds. I think Ray Cross would approve of this move.
I would agree.
Okay. And then we'll bless this tank shock
with Ray Cross.
With Ray Cross. So it's the cross Ray Ram. 5s.
He's not very cross, is he?
No, he's not very good.
How many?
1.
1?
Oh, no.
Goodness, you're having my luck today.
2. 1.
I mean, statistically, you should have got about 4, shouldn't you? Oh, bring out the Xenos dice.
Yeah, just to see, Tom. Just a theory of mine. 4.
Yeah, that's just
That's the Xenos dice. Yeah, all those hours in the oven pays off with those. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. Interesting. So just 1 wound caused. All right. We'll get to swing, though. We'll attack with our axe next. So we'll go with the Fenrir's and Great Axe, and we'll go for the strike ability. So 5 attacks. Sam Hermes on the dice. Here's a Black Templars player needing 3s. All right. They've all hit except 1. Can't really complain about that. Am I winning on 5s? Oh, I need something amazing. A wound comes through. Oh, he's going to brush aside another Dreadnought here. 4+ invulnerable save. No.
What is it, D6?
D6 plus 1.
I'm almost tempted to reroll. Because D6 plus 1 is quite a lot. So I am going to D6, 6, 7. Would that... Yeah, 1 to 6 it starts affecting me, but I'm re-rolling everything. So.
There's Wisdom of the Ancients, but it only helps that infantry. Reroll hit rolls of 1 and wound rolls of 1. Venerable Dreadnought.
This is the thing now, like, you just you really question whether to use your CP or not, and I know I'll probably set it 50.
I'm getting really confused. We're going to have to go online here and check the it says I've got 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you better check.
I think Games Workshop did correct that, but we'll have to go and check
3
here.
wounds?
I don't know, something.
Oh dear.
All right.
Okay. Right, do I re-roll that, or do I let you roll a really high number? Probably D6 plus what?
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. I am going to let you roll it.
All right. Can I use the Xenos dice?
I have a good feeling that you won't need to.
Oh, 6. Whoa, knocking down to 4. I haven't killed him, crucially, but have caused significant damage against Angron. So we'll check him out in just a minute what the stats are. Tom's going to go for his attacks across this side. So it's JP in charge of the Khorne Berserker squad. In amongst them is the assassinating character. What's his name?
The Master of Executions.
Yeah, Master of Executions. Now, Tom's getting to fight first here. And Precision Blows for him, I take it. He can try and select characters.
Yeah, Precision Blows, Devastating hits, and I'm re-rolling all hits and all wounds against him.
Okay.
And
on your left is an Imperial Fist model. I'm currently painting these up. Siege Studios are painting up more fists as well. So they're in the pipeline. This is one of the Eradicators here I've been working on at the moment. So I'm painting up these. Siege Studios are painting most of the models for them. And I would say for the Space Wolves, the vast majority of my collection has been painted by Siege Studios as well. So they've done a brilliant job on these. So you can check them out if you're in painting commission work. But they've done these, and they're currently working on the Imperial Fists for the channel. So excited to see when they reach 2,000 points. I think the Imperium, on this channel at least, needs all the help they can get. Too much chaos, Tom.
Well, I'll bring the Grey Knights. That'll help.
Oh yeah, they
right. That'll help purge the foe. So we're going to go 5 attacks. I just need to double check. It might be 6 attacks.
Yeah, it's just 5 attacks, not 6. So here they come.
I am hitting on 2s. Okay. And then I am strength 7, so I'm wounding on 3s.
That's where they are. They're toe to toe against each other.
6s are good. Wounded on 3s. So we'll re-roll those. A couple of 6s. Come on. No, just 3. That's not enough. And no 6s. So 3 at -2.
So 4+ invulnerable saves. And I'll protect him with Marcus Anthony. Got plenty of Space Marine. Help us. 4-ups, come on.
No, he's dead.
What?
I killed him. 6 damage.
Okay.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that's not good. We'll.
Can you use these dice more often, Luke, please?
Yeah, the Imperial Fist dice. They don't like sharing them amongst other Space Marine chapters here. All right, I reckon I could save him, and it's a 50-50 chance. With Rights of Battle, a unit with this ability, which is the captain himself, he can use a stratagem for 0 CP, which would be a command reroll on that save. So I've got half a chance of keeping him alive. Dear me, dear me, dear me. Okay. I will stick with. I'm not going to change dice around. James does that a lot, but I will stick with these, and just through thick and thin. And I will stick with Marcus Anthony as well. Chance to redeem himself. He does 5. We pass. So we'll take 4 wounds. It's an extremely unhealthy situation to be in. That character's almost had his head lopped off here, but he survives with the use of Rights of Battle. It's just about kept him in the fight. Okay, Oath of Moment, by the way, is on that squad. I think we need all the help we can get to try and mince through those as much as we can, because there's bigger foes to face across here. So Tom can continue to fight with the main unit here of Khorne Berserkers. Now their attacks will just be allocated to the regular models in the unit.
So we've got...
Master of Executions, though. You bury him inside a big unit.
I need to re-roll 2 of these, and then we'll go on to the double-handed axes after these. So I'll just re-roll 2 from the off. Right, so there's a lot of 1s and 2s. But then I need 5s.
5 to win because we're toughness 6.
And I would normally be strength 6 on the charge, but you charge me. So not many at all.
Whoa.
3.
3, toughness 6 is helpful.
Well, 3 at -1.
4-ups.
Right.
Block none, though.
Okay.
So it's going to slay him. And put 2 wounds onto another.
And then 3 attacks each with the Khorne Eviscerators. Hit on 3s. Wounded on 3s. Strength 8. So 3. These are -2 each.
4-ups again. Ooh, we blocked them all. Were they damaged too?
Yeah.
Okay, that was exceptionally useful to block those. So I'm going to push him in. And then we will make our attacks next. Alright, so Thunderwolf Cavalry. They have taken some hits, but there is a bit of a bonus for them. So we're going to go for the heirloom weapons. With these, there's 4 of them left. So 4, 4, 4, and 4. We're re-rolling hits and wounds because of Oath of the Moment. And then the battle leader in the squad is giving them lethal hits. And then it's +1 damage on the charge. So go up to damage 2, which will be very useful indeed. So we'll separate out the 6s. Reroll the 1s and 2s. Okay. Then we'll try and wound. We're strength 5, Tom. Toughness 4, I would imagine.
Yes. Yep.
So 3s to wound. And rerollable. Certainly helps. Okay, so efficiency is pretty good. It's only AP -1. We'll add those in. So we're now looking at a grand total of 11 saves of 4+.
2 damage each.
2 damage each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead.
7 slain, okay. Not too bad, that's good hacking. Okay, reckon Crushing Teeth and Claws are affected by everything. They even getting +1 damage. They'll be hitting on 4s though. And lethal hits still come through, we reckon. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. And rerollable. Okay, so we have a grand total of 7. Again at -1. 7 saves of 4+.
So I'll do 3 at a time.
Yes.
2.
They're doing it. They are chopping. They are chopping.
And another
For 1. Okay. Interesting. Next up's the battle leader. Lean 3s of his Thunderhammer. Lethal hits, rerolling. Toughness 4, I would imagine, Tom, for your character.
Toughness 4, yeah.
Deuce to end. Rerollable. Alright, 4 saves at -2.
-2?
Yeah.
5s.
And it's 2 damage a time.
He's dead.
He's gone. Alright, and I think we've completed a saga here. Saga of the Warrior Born. So saga is completed if one or more Adeptus Astartes character models from your army destroy one or more character models during the battle round. So melee weapons by Adeptus Astartes models from your army have sustained hits of 1. So 6s pop hits in close combat.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure with the consolidation, it's either move towards the nearest objective,
yeah,
or the nearest enemy,
yeah.
But you're already on the objective, so I don't believe you
move.
You consolidate.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, point of discussion there, and you can let us know in the comment section. So we'll leave those where they are. They're nice. They're well and truly on the objectives. They're doing a good job. So far so good. I wonder if we can survive across here. This all depends on what's rolled up here.
So I'm hitting on 3s now because I'm wounded, but I'm still re-rolling because of my ability. So
okay, still really good.
And you are toughness.
Yes, we've had a little look online. Some toughness 20. No,
tough. 25.
Oh no, Tom.
T9. You're T9. T9. Why does it say toughness is?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5? No. We'll stick with that.
3 wounds.
Right. So 3s because I'm strength 16. There we go. 5.
You can imagine Space Force players, right? They're going through their stuff. Rubbish. What? 3. That would have been like throw the cards out. 3 wound dreadnought, but it's not so bad. It's corrected. So if you want to know, it's online. It's a 6-inch move of him, so we were short by an inch, but it hasn't affected the game. Toughness 9, just as you expect, and 8 wounds. Okay. So what were you up to there,
5.
Tom? 5 have come through.
Yeah.
Need a miracle here. Absolute miracle. Well, turn to Darren Garden. He's a Death Guard player, so we need all the toughness that we can get. That's not good, though. It's a turn into chaos. Or was it wise after all? Ooh. Don't tell me you've done it again. Just enough. Oh, no, it's D6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do. That's 9, 10, 14, 13. But Angron's all right, isn't he? He's not bad.
He's not bad.
Oh, deadly demise.
6.
It does. I think it's only a 1. You'll be okay. Yeah, mortal wound caused, so dropping down to 3 left. Okay, so down to, I need to change that, dropping down to 3 mortal wounds left. He's still alive, which means a big problem for us across here. Tom's lining up his move here. We're going to go on to the second turn of the game. Space Wolves, though, have drawn blood, that's for sure. They've smashed this unit across here, fulfilled a saga, so well done. We've just got a huge Corn Lord of Scars still. We'll see what happens across there. He's on the rampage on the loose, not so good. Tom's got the potential first strike across here in the middle, and possibly across here as well. So Space Wolves on the back foot, I would say. We've got some pretty good reserves, but Tom's got free reign on the board for a turn until they arrive. So we'll go on to the second turn of the battle. This fight is escalating quick enough. All right, so we're on turn 2 here for the World Eaters. Just to give you the points coming through for the Space Wolves was 0. And then we do get the 10 points, both of us having painted armies. So Space Wolves are on 10 points. And then Tom's on 16. About to pick up more points, so coming through for primaries. I'll point those out now. So the home objective, 3 points picked up for that. Tom's in control of this objective across here, so 3 points picked up for that. With that stretchy advance, we have more control over the central objective, so the Space Wolves retain control of that for now, just about, and we cleared this objective across here. So Space Wolves have done some preventative work here, stopping the World Eaters from picking up plenty of points. Okay, so something else to point out in my list, there's no enhancements. I ran out of points for any kind of enhancements at all here for the Space Wolves. There's a couple of ones that are quite good that can be given to characters. We'll let Tom make his moves here on his second turn. Right, so I think Tom's moves mostly finished here, just thinking about the last few bits to do. If you enjoy our games, we have some battles lined up for YouTube channel membership. So Aspect Warrior level or above, we give you access to all the bonus content on the channel, and really it is the members that help out the most here on the channel. So it helps us keep the content coming, and then as a reward you get the bonus content and then the Discord access as well. So link for membership in the video description below, or you can go onto the homepage and hit the join button. All right, so Tom's move is going to explain his slaughter plans here.
Yeah, I haven't moved him at all because basically I've got a 1-inch charge with him because of barricades. So he's going to stay there, shoot and charge. Angron's flown over here to protect himself from a long bomb charge from Bjorn, and then hopefully going to slaughter these guys here. Then we've got a little bit of, I'm using my pack mentality now against you, and the 2 8-bound units have packed up together to kill them. And then Khan and the Berserkers are going in for you guys at the back.
Yeah, Tom's got an answer for all of our units.
And then these guys have moved over 3 inches because I still hold this objective.
Sticky.
Because of sticky. And then I get engaged on that side because they're hopefully going to push through.
Okay. So I don't know, reserves, kind of regret. Imagine if in amongst my battle line, these guys were here. They could have been so useful. And again, the Wolfen, they've been hit and nerfed and so on, but they would have been useful on the board as well. So
you've got to remember your
secondaries,
so you've got to try and get behind it, enemy lines.
Exactly, yeah. No, we'll stick to the plan.
Yeah.
Just try and survive as long as we can here. The other problem is CP again. Tom's got 2, I've got 1. So things like interrupt play and other stratagems, we're just desperately short at this stage. It's very early on in the game, only the
turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2.
Can I shoot you, Luke?
Go ahead.
Right, so we'll start off with the Skull Hurler first of all. 2d6 shots into these guys. And we are going to go with Longbow. Longbow BB.
He's here. Okay.
So 2d6 shots from the Skull Hurler for 8. 8 again.
Oh. A gift from a fellow World Eaters player.
3s. Skull Hurler is 2s. Oh, only 3.
Okay.
Strength 14. It's -3.
Maxwell Knuckles. 4s to block. Yeah.
Flatteth the 3.
3, right. So slays him and puts 3 on another. I'll go. Yeah, go here. Okay, carry on.
Then we're going to go for the Gore Storm Cannon. So it was, you've got 5 in the unit. So it's d6 plus 3 and then plus 1 because you had 6 at the beginning. For
Yeah, you're fine, yeah.
d6. 4.
Nice.
8 again.
Oh, a gift.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s because it's strength 10.
Okay.
3 again. These are -2.
I have to say, Tom, I've noticed in this game 0 salt. Nothing.
I'm trying to change and be a better person.
It's getting better every day. Well done, Tom.
But
I'm going to roll up
here. But
here.
if you want to borrow it, then
I might need to because I'm starting to get annoyed with these dice here. Right. So what are we looking for? 4s.
Yeah.
1's got through, so it's killed another one. Ugh, he is shooting the puppies as he promised he would. Okay. Right.
Then I don't I've got pistols, but I don't really want to use them. But I'm going to have to, aren't I? So we'll go with 8 pistols and 2 plasmas. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 normal pistols. on the Corn Berserkers. So these are bolt pistols, hitting on 3s. And I don't think Khan gives them... while Khan is leading this unit, a model makes an attack reroll, hit rolls of 1 and woo rolls of 1. No, so it made no difference. Okay, and then we're going to go with 4s. Rolling 1s. So 3, no AP.
3 ups. Oh, typical.
And then we're going to go with 2 plasma pistols.
It's going to make too much difference. We'll kill him.
2 plasma pistols, standard or supercharged.
Just looking at the theme of the game, like
Standard.
Corn units just pushing through here, World Eaters units just moving through these corridors. It's a great theme here as they emerge, and then Bjorn the Fell-Handed turning one direction to the next, seeing the enemy coming in from all directions, and his blessed battle brothers here.
Do you remember when you used to be able to run off the board?
Right.
Like when you failed a leadership test, you used to have to run off the board. I think Bjorn's going to be doing that in a minute, maybe.
Just backing off slowly.
2 plasma shots, hitting on 3s. Perfect. Strength 7, wounding on 3s. That's very cocked. 2 wounds. And these are -2 for 1 each.
Okay. Save 1, 1 goes through.
Okay.
Just 1 damage.
Yep. So 1 attack.
Khan's pistol next.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
And it's -3 for 2.
Nope. That may have stretched the charge by a few millimeters, but it's not going to make too much difference.
Okay. That is all of the shooting done. So we'll go on to charges.
The problem is, a lot of these charges are guaranteed. Angron's charge will go ahead. This pack charge across here will go ahead. This charge will go ahead. And this one is an average chance, if not slightly above that, of that one going ahead as well. Tom's got 2 CP, so you could see all of my army, except 1 model being charged.
So we'll go with Angron first.
Angron, yeah.
Oh, so he'll activate his ability. What will he do? Reroll. So he can do basically Righteous Slaughter, which is an aura of while friendly World Eaters units are within 6 inches. Each time they make an attack, reroll the hit. So I think I will maybe do that on him again because he's 3s. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll just do reroll hits again on him. So go for him, charging him first on 11. But we'll just yoink.
He's in, yep, great.
And then we'll go with the 8 bound.
3.
3. Oh, yeah, they're right next to them. And that's actually pretty good. And then the next 8 bound is a 10. So I have to base if I can.
Just stack them up. They'll all be in. Or you can go there, yeah.
No, I have to base, so I can't stack.
1 there, and then 1 more
And
for
then 1
coherency. Yeah, it should be
there.
fine. Okay. In fact, we can zoom in so you get an idea of the slaughter that's about to take place. Space Wolves ambushed in this corridor. Pretty much ambushed in every corridor here on the board. Another grisly ambush taking place down here.
Right, then we'll go for this one. What is it?
Imagine, viewer, if you were in this fight, which corridor would you prefer to be in? Left, middle, or right? I prefer.
You got Khan. You got Khan there. You got Angron. You got the Lord of Skulls, or you got 6 8 bound. I don't think I'd want to be in any of those corridors.
I don't know where I want to be in this one. If you're a Space Wolves player, let us know how you've been getting on in your games. Any tips, welcome.
So this is Khan's unit.
Right.
Whoa. So I need a 5.
Right. Interesting.
So I'm going to command reroll that. Because I only need 1 CP for tank shock over here.
Right.
So command reroll. Double 1.
Snake Eyes, would you believe it? Well.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Right, okay, so that part didn't go to plan, but most of the other parts did, so I'm not going to moan. And then here, not going to moan.
Didn't Tom? It's good. Yeah. Just a small bump in the road. We move on. We move on.
5.
Fine. Right, now tank shock, potentially really good here.
Yeah, so pink. I'm going to spend for the tank shock. So, remind me how this works. I'm strength 16.
16 dice, name 5, so it's capped at 6 mortal wounds. If he gets to 6 mortal wounds, it's... Well, with 4 wounds each, it's not too bad. You won't get through to the characters.
I also get bonus for being over your toughness as well,
don't I? An extra 2, I believe.
An extra 2?
Yes. What a move for 1 CP.
What did you say, 5s?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's got the 6.
5, 6.
6, yeah. Stop, Tom, stop. We'll go for 4 wounds here then, model slain. And 2 more wounds on Sergeant Moore, the squad leader. That's the last model left for that squad, so that's the situation we are in.
Attack says strength 16.
Yeah, now the axe swing is not guaranteed to wipe out this unit here. There is the 5+ or 4+ invulnerable save, which will prove useful for sure.
If I can kill these 2, I'll be happy. So I'm going to go with the 15 attacks. Strength 8 -2 for 2.
Yes, because this is the bodyguard unit. You're going to chew through him. Then I have to take the damage on the wall.
You have to take the damage on the injured one.
Gotcha.
My other alternative is strength 5. Attacks 5. Strength 16 -4, 8 damage. But it's I think for this one I need to go volume.
Right.
And I charge, so I get +1 attack actually. 6. Oh, and I get +1 strength. So I'm strength 9. It doesn't make any difference though for wounding.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Right, so we are going to go with Chris Comiskey for this one to help me out.
Okay.
And we're going to go for 3s. Okay. Look, he snapped his wrist while he was doing it.
Oh.
Yoink.
There we go.
And then we're going to go with 3s.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7.
AP minus
2.
4 of invulnerable saves. And damage?
2.
Yeah.
1 at a time.
Yeah,
will it be different on these?
No.
Are these guys' saves different? No.
No, all 4 up invulnerable saves across the board here. We'll double check, see if there's any kind of abilities or feel no pains and so on. No, it's all 4+ invulnerable saves. We're just going to roll the dice. We know which order these wounds will be allocated. Now, the ideal world, block all of these. We do block a few. I can't really complain. I block 4. So 2 wounds, sadly, will destroy him. So Dylan Moore and his squad are gone. So that's that one. And then...
You'll get a free reroll on him, but he's dead anyway. Because even if the other one goes through.
Yes.
But you could potentially stop 2 wounds coming through. With your... How often can you use that ability, the free stratagem?
Yeah. I'm just having a little brainwave here. I've got a command reroll.
Yeah.
And then I can use a stratagem on him.
Even if it's
already been used.
Other unit.
Well, yeah.
I think it says.
Yeah, we'll check the
double
word.
check.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom's correct here. It's if I've used... I can use it on another unit, even if another... I can use it on that unit, even if another unit has used it. So I can't use it on myself twice, basically.
So you're better off using the free one on him.
Yeah.
And that will stop wounds from going over to him.
Correct.
Potentially.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Because he's dead anyway, so...
Yeah.
Might as well use the free strat.
Okay. It doesn't work anyway. So he takes that damage coming through, and then I'll take the 2 on the other. So he comes off. That's the battle leader. He is slain and removed from play. That's Ben Short. That's that squad been destroyed. It's a shame. I was hoping to survive a bit longer and do a bit better with those, but the Cornwall Scars have swung well and managed to bring them down. So you reckon Tom's not going to move? He's in range. He's got the objective. I'm too far away, and my move won't get in. So we've got a character just on his own now over on that flank. I'll just have to leave it at that with him.
I mean, if anything, that's a benefit.
It could be, yeah.
Because it would be better for engage on all fronts, and then you can just zip up here for behind enemy lines. Get 2 behind enemy lines and you deep strike in.
Yeah.
So it's got a... How many wounds is he?
4 or 5. He's free.
He may need to battle shock. That's the only thing.
Right. Okay.
Right. Angry Ronald.
Yes.
18 attacks plus 1 on the charge is 19. Hitting on 2s normally, hitting on 3s because I'm very badly wounded.
I'll use armor. Oh man, it's just costly. CP's just
you have to
come and go.
You have to think a turn in advance with CP now. If you want to interrupt play or anything like that, like it's huge. But you won't need to interrupt in theory.
Because I'll be dead.
It'll be your turn, or you'll be dead. No. Not necessarily.
We'll go for. I'll use it. I'm going to try and protect them. We're all about animal protection here in this game. Go.
So we're hitting you on 3s, and we are re-rolling. Only 6s did something.
Yeah, they come up. It's like they almost are meant to mean something, but.
Right, and then we're wounding on 2s.
What damage is this, Tom?
2 damage each.
It is 2 damage. Oh.
There you go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14.
At -2, but it's -1 now because we played the stratagem. Perhaps, thankfully. Looking for 4s to block here. Ah, the slain Phoenix Lord, Michael Fryer. Help us, Michael Fryer. You're our only hope. 4s. Oh, it's average-ish, really, perhaps a bit below. We're going to lose. I think it's 8.
How ironic.
8 again, yeah. The number keeps coming up. All right, 8 models slain. All right, so that's the models that are left. Tooth and Ulrich the Slayer. We'll tuck them in. Oh, but we're going to have to wait, though. I think Tom's got his other attacks that he wants to do.
Going, sorry. Right. So we're going for the 8-bound Eviscerators now. So it's 6. 6. And 6. And then 1 attack each on the charge. So this is the unit with the 3 guys with Eviscerators in. So this unit here. We are hitting on 3s. Sorry if I did that out of camera shot.
We're being murdered, Your Grace. If anyone knows what film that's from, let us know in the comments section below.
Well, probably within 6 inches of this one if the target. Right, and then I'm re-rolling wound rolls of 1. These are strength 6. So 3s re-rolling 1s. That did not help me at all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. At -2 for 2.
Oh no! Help! Help! Bloody God! Chris Heim, there's plenty of Imperial help. So looking for 5s. 7 slain from that squad. They're getting cut down fast here. Fast. So 5, 6, 7. There's an Iron Priest in amongst them.
Okay, so sadly, this doesn't get any better for you because now you're below half strength. Instead of re-rolling wound rolls of 1, I'm re-rolling all wound rolls against you. So I'll go with the Lacerators first, which is 4 attacks hitting on 3s. And these are strength 10, so wounding on 2s. Re-rolling.
So these 3 are at...
they're 80 -2 for 3 damage.
5s. Done. That's the squad gone. So all you've got left now is the Iron Priest.
So these are the 2 Eviscerators. So hitting on 3s.
Oi, Bjorn, get yourself up here now.
And then wounding on 3s, but re-rolling everything. Yeah, because it's all done at the same time, isn't it? In terms of the activation. so you would count as being below half strength. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That minus 2 for 2.
Nicholas Lucas. Minus 2?
Yeah.
4 ups. Need a miracle. You are noble, noble, noble. Damage of 2?
Yep.
Don't even have a command reroll. Okay, so that will go for its 4 wounds. Close, but no. Target destroyed. Haven't seen this model being used for the Space Wolves for a long time, but there he is. But he's been hacked down without mercy here.
So they're moving towards the objective.
Yeah, crowding on the objective. Clearing the way through. Okay. Well. This is the situation we have here on the board. The most successful part for the Space Wolves has been this flank attack across here, but Tom's countered it well with the Corn Lord of Skulls. Striking first has made all the difference across here. Space Wolves units can do damage in close combat, but Tom has managed to get the charges in first here, which has proved crucial here in the centre of the board. Space Wolves in this area have been absolutely decimated. But we kind of blundered. We didn't kill him, so he hopped across and caused trouble. That was a problem.
You can kill him now.
Oh no, I'll get him. I will get him, Tom.
Kill him.
I'll get him. And then across here, I had two units moving up, but Tom swung first and ganged up as well. So helping to wipe out those units. Okay, we'll fight back across here. Yes, Tom says there is a chance to bring Angron down. He teeters on the brink here. He's got 3 wounds left. And we'll turn to a friend, a close combat friend, Blood Angels Ryan. He's a Blood Angels player. He likes orcs as well. It's a good combination for close combat. We'll go with Ulrich the Slayer first. Fight with a hero first. So the Artificer Crozius 2s. I'm re-rolling everything against the character. And then
5s?
5s, yes. Come on. 1 comes through.
And I fail.
2 damage.
I have a 6 up, feel no pain because of my Blessing of Corn. And I fail both of those.
Yeah,
so
sorry Tom, what were your Blessings of Corn at the start?
Plus 2 move and 6 up, invulnerable pain.
Okay.
Invulnerable pain? Invulnerable pain. Feel no pain.
1 wound left.
Yes.
2 blood claws left here. 6 attacks. Yeah, so check it back on the footage. There was a 6 there for hit, which pops an extra hit coming through. So I'm going to try and wound on a 5. And we'll try and reroll. Yeah, we do. Oh, Ulrich could get him.
Or not.
Yeah. Go. Rerolling everything. This is chainswords. Okay. That pops an extra hit. Try and wound on 6s. Rerolling here. This is Ulrich's ability. Which I quite like. I do like him. That ability to reroll stuff.
Is it 1? Oh no.
Yeah, it is 1. It's all down to a single dice roll.
I'm going to call on help.
Any corny friends? The artist formerly known as... Oh yeah, Vagabond.
Yep, we'll go Vagabond.
High pressure roll. This is big enough.
I can't even see what I rolled.
It's a 1.
Is it actually?
No, it's a 3.
Alright, good. I'm fine now. Your AP minus 1 only. Yeah.
Yeah, just -1.
Cool. Good. Phew.
Close enough, close enough.
Didn't get engaged though, because everything's... They didn't make the charge. He's not 3 inches over, so no engage, but I got more assassination.
Okay, just calculating points here at the end of the turn.
30 points to 10 at the minute.
Okay.
You still... you'll get your primary next turn, but still to get behind enemy lines and engage on all fronts.
What primary do I get, Tom? Too far away?
Okay.
Well, we'll check the range. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll check. I don't think I'll pick up anything here. We'll double check on that one, but points looking few and far between here. So, Space Wolves, if you're going to go close combat, you've got to organise your charges and try and get that first blow in. Tom's done well here, and you've seen the difference that it's made. His units have struck first, and they've hit hard at destroying Space Wolves units. The other thing is, if you're going to go for an assault, as Tom has played, he's put his whole army on the board, and then that way he's had the advantage. Whereas the Space Wolves have got stuff in reserves.
I think also with you being an assault army as well, I think you always need to try and save 2 CP. Because we're both assault armies.
Play.
We're not shooting at all. Like, we're hardly shooting. So interrupt play is going to be huge. Like, from in the first couple of
100% agree.
whacks.
Yes. Okay. So
like, I've got no interrupt play now. So everything you hit me back with now, I can't do anything.
Yeah, we're ready and raring to go. I don't know. We've got units. We've got some stuff across here.
And then you've got your Wolfen and your Terminator still to come in. So
correct. All right. Okay, so press on. Space Wolves have taken damage, but they've got resources still available. All right, so turn comes to an end. We're going to hand over to the Space Wolves here. They're Space Marines. They're Spice Wolves.
The Spice Marines.
Spice Wolves. They are Space Wolves. So end of turn 2 here for the World Eaters. Well done to them. Space Wolves have got some fight left in them. They've got reserves to arrive, so we'll press on to their second turn. Revenge is the aim of the game. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Space Wolves next. Okay, Tom's going to Overwatch here. On movement here for the Space Wolves. There's a few little tricks that we've done, but Tom's pulled one of his own. So we're going to Overwatch here. One successful hit would bring him, or wound would bring him down. Wolfguard Battle Leader is a total of 5 wounds. I'm already on 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to... Who have we got that can assist us?
You can share. Sharing is caring. Travis and Jen can fire a weapon each.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll start off with Travis with the Skull Hurler. 2d6. 4. That's not what I wanted. Oh, Travis. 6s. 1.
God.
A 2. A 2. It wounds. This is -3. No pressure.
So that's them. I'll go for Field Marshal Robert. Valhallan Field Marshal Robert. Die Hard Imperial player. 4+ invulnerable save. Coming right up. 4 on the nose.
Oh dear. Right, and then we've got 3 shots plus D6.
I'm trying to run up there to get my behind enemy lines.
That's the only reason why I'm doing this. I wouldn't normally do this. So 6s. Come on. Absolutely none.
Nothing. We've escaped.
Oh, it was that one.
Thank you,
It
Marshal.
wasn't worth it, but
Robert, well done.
I thought I'd try.
Okay. You can imagine him trying to crank the weapon round as the wolf scurries past. All right, we've survived some Overwatch there with the battle leader across the other side. All right, we'll press on with the rest of our move. All right, so moving here for the Space Wolves on their second turn after that Overwatch has been completed by Tom. So, the 5-inch advance move, so we've shot right around 15 inches with the Wolfguard Battle Leader. So we do have Saga of the Warrior Born, so now we can pay a CP, fallback and charge in. So we're going to try and pick up the wound and bring Angron down. So then we've left this objective. It's a tricky one here. There's really some real things to think about for future development of the list here for the Space Wolves. Just an initial tryout for them here. So Bjorn's pushed up. We've got to go forwards here and try and clear some of these 8-bound away. This squad's pushed forwards. Wolfen have turned up across here on the flank. I would have brought the Wolfen across here, but their AP or objective control of 0, and from what we've seen in comments and from Tom's experience at 10th edition, if your objective control is 0, you can't control objectives. So that's annoying for the Wolfens. Have turned them up across here. Overmoment's been played on Khan's unit. Terminators have turned up across there. They're trying to go for behind enemy lines and helping to get a unit into one of the table quarters. So Space Wolves have got resources here, trying to organise them as best as we can. Some units out of position and not in the best place on the table, and then we're sort of not covering some of our own objectives as well. So not the best tactical position to be in, but we've got units on the board and there's still some damage to be done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So beyond the fell-handed, las cannon shot up here, and then a heavy flamer straight ahead. So D6 auto hits, the heavy flamer, 2. Strength 5, these ones, Tom. I don't think I've got you.
No, I'm like T6, I think.
Fine, no wounds. And then the las cannon shot.
T6, yeah.
Looking for a 2 against Sangron. We'll try and guide this home with another... Well, Dave Humphries' mixed alliances here. Grey Knights. Gets the hit. I'm trying to wound, just the one shot now. It's a 2.
Need 5s.
Need 5s. It's rerollable because it's twin linked. Oh, we got it.
Kapow! I'm fine.
Blast. Yeah. Okay, it's a shame.
He put a hole on his wing.
Okay. I'll check the stratagem to see if we can shoot and charge. Ulrich the Slayer, we can. We check the stratagem, we can shoot. So, hazardous pistol. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. It's damage 2. We'll just fire normal. 2s. Yep. 5s. Nope. And then 2 bolt pistols. 3s. And nothing. Okay. Right, model slain. That was pistols from these. I was about to shoot everything into here. These were lined up to shoot into here as well. And the Terminators as well with their firepower. But Tom reminded me about Blood Surge. If we kill a model, Tom's going to surge in and then it's...
You won't get your charge bonuses.
Charge bonuses, yeah. So we'll leave it. So that's it's mightily useful, that Blood Surge ability, in this particular situation with us being so close. So I'm going to fire... With the Terminators, a bit redundant with their firepower, but we do have a Cyclone launcher. So why not? We shall fire it into the Cornlord of Scars. Range 48 if the rules have stayed the same. Crossing over, Cyclone missile launcher. We'll go for the crack round, which is still 2 shots. Yep. Okay, we'll do this. We'll commit this to Andres Stur for this one. 3s. 2 hits. Cyclone missile launcher is an interesting one. It's hitting on 3s, and there's no heavy bonus, but it's fine. Strength 9.
Toughness 13.
5s it is. Got 1. AP minus 2, Tom. D6 damage if it goes through. Moment of pride.
It goes through.
Oh, it's a 3-up save.
Yeah, 3-up save. We can't have everything.
And we'll dish out the damage here with a whopping 2. It's a start.
So 22 wounds left.
Well.
But one thing you did just do is, it's like one of those moments where like a missile pings over and hits him on the shoulder, and then he's just like, yeah. Turns around, and then he'll unload everything into them.
Hollywood moment. That's exactly what would happen. Okay. No, but you know why they did it? That's the heroes that they are. It's just as he was about to chase him across there, they fired that shot to ping him on the shoulder.
Let's be honest. If they were real heroes, they would have deep struck down over here.
True. Okay. Not sure what to do about the Cornlord of Scars. I had thought about using Tau in this game. Starting to regret it.
You should bring them on.
Okay. Right. So that's firepower from then done. We'll go on to charges next here. Okay, so charges have gone ahead. I mean, they're all guaranteed. So rolled 12 here. So I've had to push the models right the way around to get them in base contact. Across here, Beyond the Fell-Handed's gone in. And then across here, Ulrich the Slayer. And the 2 remaining Blood Claws have made it in as well. So 3 opportunities here for some revenge for the Space Wolves. Tom's got no interrupt play. We have no CP. So it's down to straight up fighting. So pick a combat. Let's start with Angron. We'll see if we can get him. We'll start with the Battle Brothers first of all. And we'll commit this entire fight to a friend. There's 4 of them left. And we shall turn to... Oh, A vagabond's already been used. It says 3 left. The artist forming as Vij. Okay, 3s. Rerollable because we're fighting against a character. Okay, 6s pop an extra hit, and that's not a lethal. That's all right. Carry on. And then we're looking for 6s. Come on, fish. 6s. Got 3. AP -1. Good lads. I think we've done it.
Nope.
Ulrich the Slayer. With his attacks, it's all on him now. 5 attacks. Come on, get some 6s. All hit with a bonus. 5s to wound. Yeah.
Looking good.
Come on, hero. Yeah, 3 at -2 this time. Come on.
Yeah! Oh dear. This is gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. I had a chance. They done their bit, but Tom's Rolling's on fire here. Oh boy. Right, okay. Next, Bjorn the Fell-Handed with his attacks. So he's going to get 6. Looking for 2s with the True Claw. Alright, 6 is a lethal hit. With him, it's built in. 6 will pop an extra hit as well. We'll try and wound here on 2s by the looks of it, because we're strength 12.
And I'm toughness 6. Yeah.
Cool.
This is going to hurt.
Yes.
AP minus.
Add that in. 6. AP -2 though. Oh, it used to be -4.
Yeah, it's strange the AP now.
And straight damage to 3.
So 6 5-ups. And then everyone by fail is dead. Dead.
Got him. Right, that's them gone.
Boom. So that is Vagabond and Midnight Miniatures.
Removed, okay. Everyone has units in 40k that they hate. I don't often say it, but I hate 8 pound. They're a nightmare. Whatever they touch, they kill, and then they can be difficult to get rid of them. So I've got rid of those. That one squad. There's one squad stacked up behind. Do you think they've got enough potential to take out Bjorn?
No, Angron will then.
All right, okay. Thanks, Tom. We'll move on to this combat across here. Oath of Moments on there, so we've got plenty of rerolls available. We'll go with Crom first of all. I think it's the wise move, so we'll go with him. So Crom Dragon Gaze is 6 attacks. With the Worm Claw, looking at 2s. A load of 6s would be great. Reroll. Goes the all hit with a bonus. Yeah, just bearing in mind with him we'll get an extra +1 to hit rolls. We'll try and wound here on 3s. Looks like strength 7. Well. Ha! 7 wounds come through. AP -2 for 2 damage.
Oh, I had a 6-up feel no pain with
Cross
those
it?
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll calculate that out.
But I don't think
it'll be enough.
a fail 4, I think. So we'll just, it's not going to happen. No, we're good.
Okay, carry on.
Problem solved. Okay, so AP -2?
Yeah.
5s?
Yeah.
That was extremely bad. Are they 2 damage each?
Yes.
Right, so 7, 14.
Oh, you're on Feel No Pain. So it's an army-wide 6-up. Yeah, useful enough.
Saved 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead.
I'm going to re-roll this because it's meant to be like pairs because it's damage 2.
So first one is dead.
This is Feel No Pain, yeah.
Yeah. Second one is alive.
Save 1.
Oh,
Tom's on his 3rd pair here and failed. And he's doing the next one.
Failed.
There's another 6. This is the thing. Yeah.
So that's... Right, so it's still 1. That was 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 dead, yeah. That's what that's the correct way of doing it. Okay, so 5 slain instead of 7. Okay. Feel no pain. It's made a big difference. Okay, so Blood Claw squad. It's not a full squad of 10. There is 8 of them. We'll do their attacks.
8 again.
Okay. Do their attacks. Now we're on +1 strength. Very helpful. +1 attack on the charge. All right, so there's 8 models. They're on 4 attacks each here. Now they're on 6 is popping extra hits. +1 to the hit rolls because of Crom. Rerolling hit rolls. Rerolling wound rolls. Let's see how we do.
But there's less rerolls in the game.
Apparently, so they say. It was a myth. Reroll those. Okay, so everything's hit.
So, like, potentially, Luke,
Yes.
could you not have re-rolled everything and fished for more 6s as you're hitting on 2s anyway?
Yes.
To try and get more 6s. Just like, if you wanted the ones, then obviously would be nothing here.
Yes. So those are the rerolls. That's the 6s, and then I'm going to fish for the original normal hit rolls. It's all right. We know what we're doing. I'm sure I get a load of 1s here.
There you go. Look at all those 6s.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll take away the 1s, which this is the reroll here, so they're gone. But the 6s outweigh the 1s by 1.
There we go. Got you 1 extra.
Thanks, Tom. We'll try and win now. So we're coming in at strength 5, so we're going 3s to win. So drop dice. So I'll reroll that one. And the 1s and 2s. Do you know what? There's a lot coming if that was a wound. That's okay. There's a lot here. And I'll just try and top this up, which we do.
Surprising how many wounds go through when you re-roll everything, isn't it?
Yeah, now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is more like it, Space Wolves, 30, 31 saves at AP -1. If we had stratagems available, we could have made that a little bit more potent, but still 31.
Right, so I've got 5 normal guys left.
Okay, so you could roll 10 then, couldn't you?
So, because these are 1 damage?
1 damage, yeah. Just the blessed chainsaw.
-1. So 4s. The teeth smile at you. So 1, 2...
And a bit.
5 damage so far.
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 10. Here's the next 10.
Tom's got his pile over there, it's fine, yeah. Next 10. Gone.
And then 2. No, I've got feel no pains. 2, 4.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to do this.
Feel no pains now. So Tom's going to feel no pain on these.
Yeah.
To see if any Marines survive this. I'm a 1 damage, so you can roll the whole lot for these ones.
No. All right. So 1 Marine survives.
Okay. So now Tom's got 11.
I've still got 11 left to go.
So he can roll 1 at a time.
So passed.
Passed, yeah.
Passed.
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 Oh, this Marine
is dead.
gone, unless you're a 6.
No pain? No. Right. So then...
It's the remaining dice on
2,
Khan.
4, 6, 7 left.
That's correct. Right.
And AP -1. Am I a 2 up?
Maybe.
No, I am not.
4 ups.
And I have not many wounds. So here we go. 4s. I take 3 wounds.
But live.
But live. Oh, because do I take 3 wounds?
No pain.
No.
Takes
I take 2
2
wounds.
All right, fair enough.
So Khan is alive on 3 wounds left.
All right, but they've struck well enough. There's regular blood claws, and Crom doing okay. I think we'll control that objective, but we don't have it as yet. Khan still remains alive.
Even on 1 wound.
Right, 18 attacks here with Khan. Please tell me it's down to 1.
With Angron.
Oh, right, okay.
Not 18 attacks with Khan. That would be pretty incredible.
Go ahead.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. And then wounding on 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 save. -2 for 2.
Oh, they're all at 2.
Yeah.
And we'll go for our 2 friends first of all. So 5 ups. Ha! Gone. Okay. And then finally Ulrich the Slayer, who is boasting a 4+ invulnerable save. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Target destroyed. Brought him down. I do like him though. And I think you can go for squads of like 15 blood claws if you really, you take the humble chainsaw, but if you start giving reroll hits and wounds, those kind of things, then there is potency for sure. So Tom's going to sit where he is. Can't really wiggle anywhere else. He's going to hold there for now. He's going to go after Bjorn, I think, next turn. So we'll now turn to Khan the Betrayer on his own on the objective.
8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. All hit. I don't have any fancy things.
Yes, the 6s mean nothing. It's a funny old thing.
Okay. And then strength 6, so wounded on 3s. These are all AP -2, 3 damage each.
I think the main problem for the Space Wolves in this game is they don't have Space Wolves dice. It's just everything else is fine. Minus what, Tom?
-2.
5 ups.
All dead.
It's exactly my point. I need appropriate dice. 6 slain.
Yeah.
Could cry like an Eldar Ranger. Well, there'll be some stories around the campfire tonight, Tom, but there'll be no one left to tell the story to. We'll take this away. Oh dear. Ready for the barbecue. Right.
Oh dear.
Okay. God, I was doing so well, and then all of a sudden, a swing of the axe. Both these models swinging their axes here. Tom's with chain teeth and blood.
To
and
be
this
fair,
one with frost ice.
It is a Primarch's axe that he's using, so.
Ice and blood in this battle.
So, engage on all fronts for you. For 1, 2, 3 quarters, gets you 2 points. Behind enemy lines for 2 units, gets you 4 points. And then your sights of power from that turn was 3. So, and at the end of battle round 2, it's 34-19.
Right. Okay.
Because I've killed a lot of characters now.
Okay.
But I'm not doing very well on engage on all fronts.
Okay, so that's the score at this stage. World Eaters have themselves ahead. They're about to make their response. The danger is Angron now. He's free to move off. This is a tough Dreadnought across here, but whether he can stand up against Angron, we'll have to see. And then Tom's got a squad of 8 bound that's free as well. So the momentum is still with the World Eaters, but Space Wolves fight doggedly on. We'll go on to turn 3. The middle stage of the game for the World Eaters coming up next.
That's not great.
Tom's blessings here. We're on turn 3. I have to say this game's pretty cool with the movement and close combat type games on both sides. This doesn't feel like there's one army that's doing load of shooting, load of close combat. It's all the emphasis is on close combat, so it's been enjoyable in that regard. A bit of a break from shooting, and obviously no psychic phase anymore for 10th edition. So it's all been about combats and getting in early, which units to strike with, and so on. World Eaters have got ahead in that regard, but Space Wolves have shown promise, and they've been enjoyable enough to use, and just looking out for some combinations that have worked well enough. I think I would say there's a number of units just too slow for me. There's some units that can afford to be slow. So, for example, I'm thinking like units of 15 Blood Claws. They go slow enough, but they're just going to swamp objectives and move out. Mm-hmm. Stick a good character in with them. And then, yes, they might get charged first, but because they've got so many models, they can absorb that damage coming through and then hit back. So you can play it that way. So if I can't get to you first and strike you first, I can anticipate being hit first, absorbing that, and then counterpunching from the models that survive. So that's something to think about. I've seen some smaller characters here, buried amongst units. Ulrich the Slayer, pretty good. Do like him. He's cheap enough. And then across here, Crom Dragon Gaze, not too bad. Yeah, brilliant.
The fact that the whole unit gets to re-roll against characters. Like my
and that unleashes the saga. You see, it all fits in.
My Master of Executions, it's only him that gets to re-roll against the characters, whereas your guy is the whole unit, which is handy.
Is it, Tom? Starting to make me nervous now. Each time mod on this unit makes a melee attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they always get reroll hits and wound rolls of 1.
Yeah, where I think mine is while this model is leading a unit. Models in this unit have fight first, but each time this model makes a melee attack, each time this model makes a melee attack against a character, I get to reroll the hits and wounds.
So, you need characters to do your sagas, right? So, taking lots of characters, I think, is the way to go. To bury characters in all of your units so that it maximises your chances of fulfilling these sagas. Saga of the Warrior Born, getting 6s to hit in close combat across the board is really good. And there's other ones across here as well. So, starting to see some combos for sure. And maybe with Space Wolves, deep striking stuff in, you could maybe go for units on the board. Like a second unit of Thunderwolf Cavalry, fully loaded out. One on each flank.
The 4 wounds is massive.
Yeah,
there's not much as 4 damage in the game.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so Tom's move's done here on turn 3.
Yeah. There's not much left for turn 3. On both sides.
Yeah, both sides. Casualties have come in, but carry on, Tom.
I mean, technically, Angron should probably be dead by now, like statistically, but he's lucky to be alive on 1 wound. So Angron moved around. Yep. For my Blessings of Khorne, I got plus 2-inch move and move, advance, and charge. So I move the 8 bound, 11 again, and auto advance them 6 with my CP, so they're able to either charge in here or charge into the Wolfen.
Yeah.
And then the Lord of Skulls stayed exactly where he was for his 60-inch skull hurlers to go into the Terminators, and his Gore Storm Cannon to go into this
character in the corner.
Here, yes. Can't stay where he is because if he is attacked and killed in close combat, he gets to fight on death. So,
okay. Tom's going into mop-up mode. So we'll go on to shooting if there is any. Yes, there is, of course.
There certainly is.
Okay.
So we'll go for 2d6 shots. Now everything here is for Nate Miller is the last dice left, and use this for a special occasion. So Nate's Lord of Skulls is going to fire at Paint Lickers, Paint Pots, Terminators, and who is in charge? That's Sam.
Sam Hermes.
Sam Hermes is in charge there. So
squad leader.
This is 2d6 shots.
Just point out, Tom, Saga of the Bear was unlocked as well, which gives the army a 6-up feel no pain.
Okay. 2d6 shots.
It's from Nate Miller.
Oh, Nate! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay.
Unbelievable. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Tom, we've moved away from the Gene Stealer Colt's salt mine to the salt purification factory.
Yes.
Owned by Khorne.
Dear. I could...
And here's one of the machines. Tom's even painted. It's the same Khorne red I've used on the on the terrain.
Your toughness 5. Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Strength 14, so 2s. 2, 4, 6, 7. -3.
Terminators. So we're looking at a 4+ invulnerable save for these guys. And we block 4. 3 go through.
3 damage each.
3 damage each, and our wound count is 3. So we'll just have to take the damage.
Feel no pain.
Oh, thanks, Tom. He's good at remembering Space Marine stuff. So we'll go get a 6. We do. So that will keep the model alive. 666 to keep it. No. And then... No, so it does kill 2. So 3. Feel no pain helped out.
Gore Storm Cannon into this chap.
Right, Gore Storm Cannon now to try and finish off the character in
D6.
the corner.
2. +3, so 5.
Okay.
And we are 3s again. That was no. 2. -2.
4 up. Yes.
Oh no.
Praise the Emperor.
Have you done it?
No, I'd say hold facing, Tom. It's
Well, you still get your invulnerable save, so you feel no pain, so just pass 1/6 and you're still alive.
Okay. Or I could command reroll.
Or you could command reroll.
Which I think I should. We do block.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder if the feel no pain. I thought that would happen. Yes. Okay. So happy enough with that move. That goes again. Command points desperately short on those. Okay. So blocked and kept that character alive.
So Khan's pistol.
Okay.
Hits. And wounds. -2 for 2.
Passed.
Okie dokie. And that is all the shooting. So then it is just the charge phase.
All right, so charge across here, 8 bound into the Wolfen. Looks good for a combat. Very cool. And across here, Khan's staying in. Angron's gone in to Beyond the Fell-Handed. And that's it.
So I'm going to do reroll or hits again.
Okay.
+1 for charge. We'll start off with the Bjorn combat. So hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. Toughness is...
Well, toughness 9, I believe it is.
3s.
Ugh.
2, 4, 6, 7 at -4.
Okay. 6s to block. All right, we get 2. So 5 go through, Tom. You're halving your damage. Oh.
So
Angron's done well in this game.
So basically, that's 8.
8, yeah.
That's 8.
Yeah.
That's 7. That's 7. And that's 6.
Yes.
So 3.
Yeah.
4, 4, 4, 4. So very dead.
Feel no pain, 5+.
Yeah, you'll still be very dead.
What's the number, Tom?
Oh, no, you've got to roll it.
Yeah.
So 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. I believe is half. So 6 + 2, 8. 8 goes to 4, 8 goes to 4, 7 goes to 4, 7 goes to 4, and 6 goes to 3. Yeah, 19. Farewell. Oh no, what is your feel no pain?
5 up.
5 up, all right.
Yeah, that's
Still,
why I
still farewell.
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. 19. Just to see if it is the dice. I stuck with the yellows, and I will stick with them, but we'll just do this. See, no difference, it's fine. It's okay. I can sleep more peacefully. Bjorn's gone. It is a shame, because he's tough enough, halving damage, feel no pain. He's a tough dreadnought for sure, but not quite enough. It's an excellent roll for damage there. We'll see if we Ha! We'll see if we blow up, Tom.
And we finish him. Oh, you've got to.
Oh, no.
The opposite.
Shame. That's Mephisto. One of the last ones to go. She's done well in this battle. But target destroyed. Centre of the table cleared. We'll move on to the next combat, which will be
We'll go 8 bound. Yeah.
8 bound here, hitting on 3s.
Not great. And then toughness.
Toughness of 5 on these guys.
Strength of 6 on the charge.
3s to wound.
3s, rerolling 1s. Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. At -2.
Okay. Damage.
2.
His damage 2.
Yeah.
And -2.
2.
6 is to block. Where are you going to go? No, target destroyed.
6s? Well, they got no info or anything. They
Oh,
really...
they do. Storm Shield. Hey, we have.
Oh.
So yeah, they have. It's not built in like here, but it's with their Storm Shields. They're carrying the hammers. The Wolfen hammer, it's a strange thing because it's strength 5 AP -1. It's the same as the Wolfen melee claws, but I guess you get the invuln save as the the bonus there. So we've taken the block ones away. Those still come through. The damage 2. It's now down to 6 up for no pain, which is built in, or we get anyway because of the saga. So I need to pair these up. The downside for Wolf, and it's annoying, is there only 1 or 2 wounds each. 3 wounds each would have been good. So this first pair, needing a 6. We do. This model survives. And then it's gone. Next one. Model slain. Next one. Model slain. And then a 6 here will be really good if we do. Alright, so that'll be...
3.5.
Yeah. Okay, 3 models slain, wound on another. So 3 models that have been slain will fight on death on 4s, which we do with 2. So with the hammers, we get 4 attacks each. And we're looking at 3s. There you go. Strength 5.
Toughness 6.
5's to wound. 3 come through at AP -1.
Failed 2. 2 damage each, are they?
No, damage 1.
Damage 1?
Yeah, their claws
On a
are blunted.
hammer?
Yeah, it's a strange thing. We'll watch with interest for the Space Marine Codex to see what Games Workshop do about some of these generalised weapons and whether they go back to specific type of weapons, such as Vanguard Veterans, for example, to see what they do, if they're still available, because they might be.
Vanguard Vets are still available, but
they might go legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but hoping that we get more specific with the weapons and Wolfen may well become better again. So that's the damage coming through from those 2. So next technically would be...
You?
Ah, yes, Crom. Come on, Crom. So, 6 attacks. 6 would be great. Now we're below half strength. We're getting +1 to the wound roll. Okay, so we're saying we still get oath of moment. Let us know in the comment section, but we're happy enough to carry on that he does. So those come through as a bonus hit coming through. Now we're going to try and wound him. And we're looking at strength 7 actually with the Wormclaw. 3's to wound.
Mm-hmm. And +1 to wound.
Reroll.
Did you not get?
Right, okay. They've wounded anyway.
All of them.
Yeah, really good.
How many?
Well done, Crom. Not bad. 6. 6 at -2.
He did.
Got him.
So I will attack you now because.
Okay.
Let me just double check. But Berserker Frenzy. If this model is destroyed by a melee attack, if it has not fought this phase, do not remove it from play. It can fight after attacking models in that unit have finished. Right. So then, yeah. So you've technically finished attacking me because you killed me anyway, haven't you? 2, 4, 6, 8. So then I'll go back into you on 2s, all of them, and then on 3s. Going down with a bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -2.
Damage 2 each time?
Nope. Damage 3.
Ouch. These 2 battle buddies died.
Oh yeah, I feel no pain.
Oh,
Double 6s.
we'll do that now. No and no. Okay, so they're gone. And it's down to Crom now.
Yeah.
There's 4 left. Crom's 4+ invulnerable save. Come on. Meow.
6 damage.
Ah.
So you get no pain? How many wounds is he? 6 or 5?
4.
4?
Yeah. Ow!
Good attempt.
Sad. Oh, so sad. So sad. Not bad. Always love the model.
Good old Khan.
Tom likes Khan too. All right, the axe swingers in this game here, but God, they've cancelled each other out. Okay, well done. Wolfen next, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 lots of 4. Heap of 6s would be great. Yeah, all good. Add those 2 in. 5's to win.
Nice.
There's some. Okay.
3?
Yeah, 3. 3 at -1.
Failed 1, but that's enough to bring 1 down.
Hold it down. Okay. We are outclassed though. Yes, agreed. Tom says that Wolf and 8-bound should be comparable, really. Same kind of caliber. Same kind of build, aren't they, really?
I mean, yeah, they're just basically like Space Wolf demons, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. What? Okay. Right. So that's that combat resolved across there. I would say the game is pretty much finished. We'll see. We'll calculate points, give you an idea on score. I think the Space Wolves will not be able to claw their way back on this one, but we'll let Tom punch in the points here and give an update on the scoreline. Yeah, there's a number of factors going on. Space Wolves. Secondaries is going to be an issue. I've got a couple of models left here. Terminators are in that corner, but they're isolated. And then the lone character over there in the corner. Primaries is a major problem. We are on none. Tom is on 3. Controls this one, the one in the middle, who's a character, and then also the Jackals on the sticky objective across there. So Space Wolves are behind, and they'll not be able to catch up at this point in the game. So I reckon that the battle is over. But been a good old bash though. Both sides have really gone for each other here in this game. We'll think about units of the game next for both sides. There's a number of contenders. Space Wolves, it's not been a whitewash. They've been blooded and battered for sure. They've fairly and squarely lost this game, but they've shown promise. There's been some chances and opportunities in the game where a number of units have done well enough. So units of the game for both sides. Space Wolves, the Bloodclaw units, honourable mention to them. I think in larger numbers, there's some potency and a careful selection of characters to go with them. So something to think about for combinations of those. Just to kind of set up a unit here, for example. Big unit, bury in some characters, and then head off towards an objective, fight your way through, absorb damage, and then survive and stick on the objective. For example, Bloodclaws. Objective control of 2. So swamping objectives with big blobs of those could be the way forward. So you're not needing them to swing around and move really fast, just to make a beeline for an objective and take and hold it in the game is certainly a useful option. I'm going to go for the cavalry combo that we saw across here. Despite the damage from firepower, being struck in close combat, struck first in close combat, their impact was good enough. They destroyed and blasted their way through a unit quick enough across the other side here. The odds were stacked against them, but they made a decent enough impact. And I think there's potency with them, despite, again, Thunderwolf Cavalry taking hits here from Games Workshop, but still on the charge, damage 2, pretty good, lots of attacks, and some character support proved not too bad with them. Tom's choice was very quick for unit of the game. Straight to Angron. Made the initial charge on turn 1. Immediately tipped the game in Tom's favour. Just the speed. His survivability was good enough. And then his striking power in close combat has been absolutely deadly here in this battle.
I think it just shows like every army needs some form of guns.
Yeah.
At the minute. Like to try and help deal with. Because there is a lot. You've got a lot of high strength, but even your dreadnoughts were only strength 10.
Yeah.
Like, so they were still hurting Angron on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
That would never have happened before.
Yeah, no, I need heavier hitting stuff. Now, there is options for the Space Wolves for sure. Long fangs and so on. So there's things to think about as this list begins to develop here for 10th edition. So yeah, Space Wolves in a difficult position. But we'd encourage Space Wolves player survive and cling on, and then see what happens when the new codex arrives for them. But for now, the Space Wolves have to battle on against the odds, fight for survival in the realm of Warhammer 40,000. Keep a lookout for more battle reports here on the channel and over on channel membership as well. And then I'll call out the silver level Patreons. That's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olson, Ross Caldwell, William Schwartz, Zachary Lee, and Zachary Lyons. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level on Patreon. Great game, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.